We've been seeing a lot of new information come out about the PlayStation 5 and even a little bit about on the Xbox 2 side, but more so on the PlayStation 5 side. And this is another one of those things where we weren't real sure exactly where the price point would go of the PS5. A lot of us were kind of speculating that maybe Sony needed to do one thing or another to be real competitive, because obviously, Sony has been leading the industry for so long now. And there's a lot more for them to lose at this particular point than Microsoft has. So it's really one of those things where it sort of depends on where they land with the price, and of course the games and things like that matter. But now, according to at least this one report, it looks like it's really, really smooth sailing for Sony from here on out. We're going to kind of discuss this a little bit, and of course we'll link this so you guys can check it out. Hey everybody, Crapgamer with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. I would also appreciate it if you guys could like, share, and subscribe. And if you really enjoy the content, maybe consider hitting that bell so you're notified of everything as soon as it drops. Thank you guys so much. So there's different industry analysts and things like that, but at least according to one hardware component breakdown from what we've heard so far, this one particular source thinks that the PlayStation 5 price point is going to be $399, similar exactly as the PS4 price point and the PS4 Pro price point. It makes the PS5 much more affordable and accessible to the majority of customers, and it also aligns perfectly with previous statement of Mark Cerny that PS5 price will be appealing for gamers for what it's going to offer, specifically considering that Sony hasn't announced this, but it does make a lot of sense that Sony wants to keep people on board with the PlayStation brand going forward into the next generation, and I think this is the easiest way to do it. I really just think that it's one of those things that should be obvious to Sony, but I feel like it's one of those things that they, can keep you kind of guessing as well. So I think it might be a mistake if Sony were to go higher than $400. If they go $500 and Microsoft were to do cheaper than that with the Lockhart, then I think that it could change things around for Microsoft. But at the same time, I do think that Sony realizes that their bread and butter obviously is the console market, and you really have to do the best that you can to keep the console market happy and to keep that kind of flowing in your status quo, especially if you are Sony, because they've dominated so much this generation that you don't want to lose that. So this will be very interesting to see how there's any kind of reaction. I'm very interested to see how Microsoft decides to price their consoles, because like I've stated for a long time, I don't really think Microsoft cares if you buy their consoles per se, but I do think that it's smart of them to price competitively. They want to have the most powerful console, and I think that the Anaconda will definitely do that, but I think that they also want to have an affordable entry series, and I think that the Lockhart will be able to do that. So Sony's in a weird kind of situation, maybe uncharted territory, no pun intended, but it's going to be fun to see how this works out. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Please sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.